Hello, I hope all is well. So, like many players, I am always looking for ways to make money because I'm not a rich player. And I just got myself level 75 Slayer and I wanted to try out Gargoyles because, well, they have a pretty good looking drop table. I decided to do 1,000 Gargoyle kills and see what kind of loot I would get. Definitely, first thing I wanted to do was invest the Slayer points in the automatic Gargoyle Smasher. That is definitely worth it if you're going to be killing any number of Gargoyles. Gargoyles are weak to crush, however, I decided to fight with the Abyssal Whip and Dragon Defender. It seemed to work out pretty well for me. I did see quite a few players fighting with full Guthans and the Guthan Spear. I would imagine that would make for pretty long trips. However, I would also think that the DPS for the Guthan Spear would be a little bit lower than that of the Whip, mainly due to the speed. I fought a couple different ways. I did most of my trips with food, using monkfish and just tanking the hits, but I did a couple with prayer, one using full Bandos armor, and then two using the Prostolite for the prayer bonus. I was getting roughly 70-75 kills per trip when tanking with the food, and then probably close to 150 while praying. So definitely longer trips was nice. However, the prayer potions cut into the profit margin a little bit. So that's why I decided to do most of the trips with food. I just wanted to try it out both ways. You're definitely going to want to bring runes as well, as they drop a lot of stuff that is worth alching. Rune 2H's, legs, and helmets, and battle axes. Also, I didn't leave every time I got a clue, but when I had a clue at the end of the trip, I went ahead and did it, and I got a couple decent rewards here. Going to show a few of them. I think I did a total of 6 or 7 clues, and those really also help add some value to your trips. 1,000 kills took me about 7.5 hours, and here's my loot tab from that. So I got 4 Dark Mystic Tops and 3 Granite Mauls, and almost 3 mil cash just from alching things. So that's pretty good, I think. A couple 100k, maybe 200 or 300k of that is from clue scrolls, but those clue scrolls came from Gargoyles, so I'm going to go ahead and count that. So about 3 mil worth of alchables. I also got 420k attack experience, which got me a full level, so that was nice. And I'm going to go ahead and price check everything. I'm going to do just the Gargoyle drops first, and then I will include the clue scroll loots. So I got about 4.9 mil from 7.5 hours, 1,000 Gargoyle kills. That's about 650k per hour in total revenue. However, when factoring in supplies used, about 400k worth of prayer potions, super attack, strength, and defenses, and monkfish, that still leaves me with about 600k profit per hour. So adding in my clue scroll loots, I'm up to 5.8 mil gained from 1,000 Gargoyle kills, or 5.4 mil profit. 75 Slayer does take a little bit of time to achieve, but it is well within reach even for casual players, and this is definitely something that should be considered as a viable money-making method. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.